Hi Gabs, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okie dokie, artichoke. So, we are starting something new. You're doing well? I'm glad to hear that. I am as well. Cannot complain, which is always a slew, a slaw, and a sleigh. We're starting a new build today. So with this new build, I'm going to be doing a Mediterranean style home once you actually see on the screen. And that's what we're gonna be going for. Hi Ask, hello, hello. You once again timed this perfectly. Period. I tried my best. But I was in the process of trying to recreate the world that comes with growing together. But when I was looking at inspiration photos, I really loved the idea of all these like Mediterranean style houses that I got. So basically what I did, I've only been live for literally a minute and a half. So basically what I did was I found a couple pictures that I liked. I asked ChatGPT to like more or less combine them together. And now we're going to be building a cutie patootie little house sleigh. So it's going to look essentially very similar on the outside to what you see in the photo. So yeah, why did your name say Oop now? I changed it and I added some new emotes as well. Hi, Spooky. But we're doing a little bit of a rebrand, so that's why it's different. That is why it is different because Austin wanted to have a little bit of change. We're about to be 30, flirty, and thriving, so we needed to do some 30, flirty, and thriving type things to make ourselves a little bit different. Just so confused. Well, hopefully that cleared some things up for ya. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Melissa. How you doing today, beautiful? Hello, hello, hello. Um, It almost seems like this is supposed to be like at an angle, but I won't be doing that. So don't you worry. 1, 2, 3. Hello, Brooklyn. Do you see her? I am doing great today, Chelsea. Thank you so much for asking. Hopefully, you're also doing very swell as well. 1, 2. And then we'll do another 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning, Kate. It's 9 a.m. in Portland. For me, it's 11:08. So I guess you are on the west, or yeah, the west coast. I'm on the mid coast. The mid coast is crazy. I'm on what's it called? Central time zone. Like what the fuck is that shit called? Central, bitch. We on the central situation. This will end up being like this. Bam. You loving the Tuscan vibes? Me too. I used the world that comes with Strangerville just because I feel like this is the only lot that I found that's kind of like serving the same vibes. And I like that there's actually a driveway situation. So there's that. Time zones are so weird. It's literally 5:09 here in the UK and it's early morning other parts. I know, it's so strange. It is definitely one of those very wacky things that is for dang sure. Whoever invented time zones, I guess kudos to you, my guy or gal, because it's definitely a crazy concept. I also like don't understand why we need time zones. Like I know this is gonna sound like so moronic of me, but like in my head, it's kind of just like, why can't we just all live on the exact same time? But some areas of the world, it's just dark at 9 a.m. and it's just light at 9 a.m. other places. Or some people, might go to bed at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because it's pitch black outside and people just are waking up in the morning. Like, I just don't understand. It'd make life so much easier if we didn't base it off of the time of day. We just base it off of, you know, everyone having the exact same thing. So that way no one can ever be confused. I think I'm gonna pull you back to about right here. And then that's giving kind of a 3. Do like another 3. I mean, who messed up clock reading to the point where there's 24 time zones in the world? Yeah, that's like just so nutty. It's just doing too much, at least in my opinion. In my opinion, it's not always correct, but it's never actually wrong. All right, so we have that. And then this is like kind of looking similar in my opinion, no? Kinda. And then let's actually pull you out a bit. And then I'm building this in such a weird way, but it's fine. We'll put this like right here. And then let's see. I almost feel like this needs to come out one. This needs to come out one. And then this needs to come out one. And we need to make you a 5, I think. 2 time zone. Once you go over the ocean, it should be different. Don't need the 20 we have. I agree, especially when there's places like in America specifically. Like, again, I could be wrong about this, so like someone shut me up if I'm just incorrect. But like, isn't like Alaska or something one of those places that like half the summer or like something like that, like they just live in total darkness because like the sun just doesn't come out. So like, why is that okay? But like, we can't have that in other places in the world, so everyone just has the same time. You know what I mean? I just don't understand. It's just one of those mysteries of the world that I don't get. I think it's winter for them to stay dark. Well, something like that. Regardless, people are just out here serving darkness every single day. And that's fine. But we just can't have it be a universal thing where everyone just is always dark. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm talking about nonsense and stupid shit. I'm not a flat earther, I promise. I'm probably sounding like some fucking weirdo. I am just out here just ranting about something that is unimportant, which what's new? That looks pretty good so far. I'm kind of like into it. Yeah, I'm kind of into that. That looks pretty darn good. And then based on the back of the photo, so we kind of can just do whatever the fuck we want. So I think we'll pull out the house to being like right there. I feel like that's like a decent little size situation. And then with doing so, we will also bring out this part of the house to right here as well. And then part of me thinks that maybe we should do the situation now where I have bam, bam, click on you, build ceiling. Love the jet ski store. Thank you so much. I thought it turned out so good. I'm not that Arthur. I'm not like I don't want anyone ever to assume that I'm just someone who's just super, super fucking stupid because I'm not. I just talk about dumb shit from time to time when I get on rants and all that nonsense every now and again. Right here. Um, okay. That seems a bit large. Seems a bit fucking large. It's fine. Opinions are a bad thing. There we go. Love that. Love that mindset. Some opinions are bad though. I'm not gonna lie. I can get on that train, but I also can be like, man, some people shouldn't say the things that they say. Some people shouldn't say some of the shit that they say. Believe that. I believe that. Okay, that like more or less kind of looks the same. And then we'll eventually have this being like Archie. So this is going to be like cut off for right now, but it will eventually be kind of Archie, like I said. And then let's see. So when it comes to the back area, we'll go ahead and boogly bop you to probably about here. And then let's see. Hello, new friend. Hi. Don't share your opinion if it's kind of yes, I like that mindset. If your opinion just to be negative to hurt someone, then just leave it to yourself and only yourself because no one gives a damn. But if it's just a general silly goose, then there you go. There you damn go. Maybe we pull you back to about right here. And then let's pull you out to about right there. And I feel like that looks pretty similar so far. Yeah, that feels pretty similar. And then let's see. This house has no garage. So I am going to make one by pulling the entire house over this yonder. It's about right here. Get rid of that. And then we will just place like a temporary situation just so I can know I'm like trying to be serving garage, like right here. We might do some little changey poos, but I feel like that looks more or less right. They need to change the outline glitch. It's so annoying. It is. Like, who's even using it? Like, who is using that fucking purple ass thing? Unless you're like specifically trying to like zone a location. I don't get it. If you press O twice, it goes away. Yes. Pressing O or in the top right corner next to the bulldoze, it also has the option. Hi, Estella. Not me, that's for dang sure, period. I have never once used it. Not once at all have I ever needed to use that fuck doodly da thing. Ever. Let's see. Copy you. You're excited about this build? Me too, Estella. Very excited about it. It's worse when you are on a commercial or non-residential and you have to reload things. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, whoever made the decision to add this to the feature to the game, immediately to jail. Immediately jail, because I don't understand. We'll put you right here for right now. That might be too tall, but I'm just gonna put it right there. I look very handsome today. Thank you. This is me when I just wake up and put on a hat. So thank you. It pops up for me all the time. I don't even have the button next to my bulldoze. Really? Mine, it's the sun thing, and then it has the outlines and then bulldoze. That's how mine personally looks. Hi, Aaliyah. Natural beauty, I guess so. I guess that's me, a little cutie dang patootie. Put you right here. These need to be middle height, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not, it's fine. I wonder if it's a Mac thing. I don't know, I'm not sure. I have absolutely no idea. I just know, I mean, you can kind of see it. My gift bar thing is slightly hovering over it, but it's there. It's very much there, I promise. Does this look okay so far? Are we catching what I'm throwing, or is this looking like dog shit? Like, are we seeing the vision? Is it looking somewhat similar? I feel like it is. Why do I love the bottom part of the house, the backyard, I'm assuming? Yeah, that's supposed to be the backyard. So the picture kind of cut off, but there's gonna be like a little pool cabana situation. I think it will be kind of cute. I think what I might also do is we're not really focused on the garage right now, but I might do a situation where we have something else back here as well, because I feel like this backyard is kind of big. Maybe we'll add like a little pool house or something. I have no idea. I don't have a Mac and it's there for me, and it's there for me, unfortunately. Wait. That's a bad thing that it's there? Once arches are in, it'll have a full circle. It will. It will. It will look real good. I'm excited. I am excited for this house. I think it's gonna look real good. This lot is the lot. It's in not Tartosa. I was gonna use Tartosa, but it wasn't really matching the aesthetic properly when I was like going through trying to find a good lot. And this one is just the lot that's in Strangerville up on the hill. It's the 40 by 30 lot. Do you think you're gonna decor the inside? I am. I think it comes with business and hobbies back. Oh, maybe. Maybe that's why some people don't have it. Maybe it is exclusive to a certain pack, and maybe that's why I have it and why some don't, is because maybe that it became like a base game feature or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's not a base game feature at all, and I'm just like making that shit up. I have no idea. I just talk sometimes. You know what I mean? I just talk. Let's see. Put you right here. And then I'll go right here, right here, right here. And then I gotta figure out this little area because like it's covered by grass. Hi, Marilyn. Love, do you like the new emotes that I put? I have quite a bit of them, Estella. That's one of the new emotes that I added to the hashtag thing. I added 2 more today. We're just doing a little bit of a rebrand. We're just like adding some stuff left and right to try to make it just a little bit more cutie dang patootie is what our goal is. Today is a proper autumn day. Not here. I let Brooklyn out this morning and it's already fucking hot AF. Hot AF. That looks kind of nice. Hold on. Is your balcony there? Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing. I'm gonna do like a little situation where there's like a roof in the way, but it'll be like a little balcony so that way we can still see that top area. You read my damn mind. I live in Missouri. Um, let's see. I feel like this is looking good. Looking good, looking good. So we got that. And then this area over here, I guess I'll put one of these in maybe. Let's see. Okay, why not? Use no reference photo? Yeah. I'm building quick. I've only been live for, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, however long it may be. And we already have like a house pop together. You hate roofing? Roofing is a bittersweet situation. I personally enjoy it. I think roofing can be quite fun in my opinion. It just kind of depends. But if you're not that great at it, I know that it can be a little bit of a struggle for some people, but I ain't people, bitch. I'll be slaying up those damn roofs. Let's see. That's not the right one. I think that for the side thing, maybe I do these. Let's see. Oh. Bam. And then we'll have to do another one over here like so. And then, let's see, probably like that size. Let's see. Then put you back right here. And then maybe put you right here. And then we have to push you. And then we have to push you. And then I wonder what happens if I hold this forward that way. Okay. And then if I pull you forward that way. Okay. I think that this little piece right here, I'm going to move over just so it can be centered with this. Because I feel like that will aesthetically look better. Okay. I'm trying to have it be like that tall little tower thing, but I don't know if I like it. You need some soup today? I have those chicken noodle soup things from Trader Joe's, the little dumplings, and we're in Strangerville for this lot. Serving Strangerville. Would this be the one that I use to connect these? No. I think it would be this. Maybe not that one either. Let's see, would it be this one? What do I need to connect these to? I guess I could just probably go back with it, no? Oh, there we go. And then we'll just make it like that, so that way it connects. Okay. That works. And then for the side piece, we'll just go ahead and do one of these. What's everyone's favorite soup? Mine is wild mushroom soup, personally. Love a wild mushroom soup. That is for dang sure. I think that's good. Good morning. How did you just rotate the roof before placing it? You just press the period button. Broccoli and cheddar is good. That isn't your favorite. That's no way. No, it is. I promise you. My favorite. I don't eat soup pretty much ever. But I would say wild mushroom soup. Or I also really like I really like miso soup or hot and sour soup. You never heard of that? There's a restaurant that I go to that's like a kind of like a pizza place, and they have like this really good Chipotle chicken wrap. And one of the side options is the wild mushroom soup, and that is my favorite. Hi Kenny. Miso is so good, isn't it? Little Big Potato is my favorite. Yeah, that's also a good little soup. Um, Big fan of that one too. Oh, I'm a little confused by this back part. Hold on. So for the back of the house, again, we're trying to use like a reference photo that is primarily made by ChatGPT. So it might not look the exact same, which is totes fine. But I'm trying my best to use this more or less as the, I guess I need to add this for it to be, hold on. Maybe you, maybe you, maybe you. But this is like the struggle with Chat GPT is that like you can ask them to help make a reference for your house, but the problem is it might not look the exact same as it should be in like real life. Okay, that's kind of close. You could delete the middle pieces. I think that it's fine how it is right now. I don't really love this extreme overhang though. I wonder if I should just get rid of these. Because I'm not really digging it. There we go. That looks relatively similar to, yeah. That looks pretty darn similar. And then I feel like this roof is all like a little too tall in this area. So although this isn't what it looks like, I think I'm gonna do a little improvising over on this side and do like another little balcony situation. So that way I can have a little bit of extra space for a balcony. Because I feel like it looked kind of silly with the other situation. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Chai, for the $5 sleigh. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So put that right like so. And then, let's see. I wonder if I can put you right here. Ooh. Put you right here. And then bring you forward. Bring you that way. And then I feel like this makes it into like a tiny, tiny little balcony. I feel like I kind of like that. You know what I mean? Catch what I'm throwing? I think so. Little save, good idea. Good idea. And then, let's see. So we have all that. I feel like this is looking okay. What do we think? Are we liking the house so far? Or is it looking kind of bad? Because I feel like it's looking okay. For the most part, at least. I did just save. Thank you, Kennedy. Just did a moment ago. Trust the process. Yeah, we're trying to trust the process always. All right, put you right here. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do for the garage situation, like I said. So maybe I'll pull you forward. And just for the moment, we're just gonna keep that as is. Let me go ahead and add some stone. Hi, Irene. How are you doing? So it looks like, in my opinion, that the stone itself has like two different textures. There's one that's more or less like a actual stony look. Not necessarily like this, but like, you know what I mean? Something that's just kind of stony. And we have one that's like also like a cement. So hopefully I can find a cement that will work good. Maybe even you. Um, yeah, kind of like a stucco. That's not a terrible color. Hmm. Let's see if there's any ones that are better. Stone wall. Oh, I kind of like this one. Hmm. I might give it a go myself. Would be able to upload the shell to the gallery. Yeah, I think I can do that, Estella. I think I can. I think I can. Um, this one is a little bit too dark. It's giving first time builder. Literally, like, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm so bad at this, friends. Like, I'm just slowly but surely trying to figure it out. This is only my second week playing The Sims, so if it looks bad, retweet. Um, oh, this color is not terrible. Just a little curious concrete. Hmm. And then I probably could use this with it, or I could use. Hmm. I wish I had better options because I feel like when I need something, it's just not there. Oh, this is actually kind of good. Ooh, I think I like this one for this little tower piece because it's supposed to be different based on the photo. And I feel like I kind of like that. And then I need something that complements it. We need a stucco that matches that color. Almost. Oh, that's a really good color. Oh, I think I like this. Okay. Let me draw a little wall off to the side just so I can paint this color right here. And then I'll just paint the entire house. And we can re-add that. I don't love this little top tower. I'm not going to lie. This is kind of ugly to me. Kind of fucking ugly. We'll just have to figure that out. Something for that part. I think I might even have like a dormer or something we could use right there. We'll just have to wait and see. Trust the process. Trust the process. All right. So back to this. What's drink of the day? I have an iced coffee with pumpkin spice in it. Chobani pumpkin spice latte is the drink of the day. Everyone, let me know what you're sipping on right now while you're watching me play The Sims. I just forgot to mention that my sister, baby daddy, is a chef at Topgolf in St. Louis. Jelly, they are there. Oh, I like the food at Topgolf. I think there's a few Topgolfs in St. Louis, but that's so fine. Small little world. Small little world. Pumpkin spice sounds fire. It's so good. An iced horchata espresso, San Pellegrino, nothing but probably get a water. Well, get yourself a water. Stay hydrated, babe. Stay dang hydrated. So we'll keep that as so for the moment. And then my problem is I need to make like a really big archway, but I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. So we're gonna have to figure that out. I use an iMac for my computer. I have an M4 iMac as my computadora. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I do think I'm gonna be using these doors with this build. But I want to find the little Archie sleighs to go with it. because I need something that's like our staple arch. Not quite you. Maybe. I do not hate these. Bam. Yeah, those are kind of cuntalicious. I wonder if the color can be ever so slightly similar. I'm inspired to go to Starbucks. Do it. Go do it. You have my full entire blessing. That color looks pretty similar now. Or should I go for this one instead? Or should I keep it the color that it is? Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Ooh, I don't know what color to do. I'm a little torn. Okay, let's do a little poll. If we think I should do the color that is on the left, go ahead and do a smiley face. A color on the right, do the crying face. Smiley face, the left one. Crying face, the right one. Smiley face, the left one. Crying face, the right one. After you're done voting, make sure to hit that follow button right now this second if you have not already done so. Also, if anybody wants to help out with our little gift goal, I would appreciate it so much. It is just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link is not working, we have other links in my bio as well. Thank you, Shy, for being the first person of the day. We have a little stretch goal of trying to get a dolphin for $11.11. And then also a shark for a flat out $50. So if you'd like to help out with our goal, consider it, consider it, consider it. Like I said, first link in the bio. And then we're voting on what color to do for these little columns again. So smiley face, the one on the left, crying face, the one on the right. I'm obsessed with listening to you talk and watching you build. I'm glad to hear that. All right, so it looks like the one on the left one. So cool. We shall do her. Bam, 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 bam. And then we got to do the same stuff on the other side. Let's see, grab you. Bam, 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 bam. And then move you over, move you over. And then I do have that one Paris balcony. We'll go ahead and put that above so we can make sure we know about that one too. Thank you so much, Haley, for the $11.11 sleigh. We got our little dolphin friend. Love our little flipper bitch. Slay, slay, slay. Maybe a white color. We're gonna do the color that we just picked and voted on. I think it looks cutie dang patootie. Let's see. This one works. Thank you for the antipasta. Do you remember that little era of the antipasta situation that happened during 4th of July? That was like another lifetime, it felt like. I swear, the things that come and go on TikTok is nutty. Let's see. I like the idea of doing a black wrought iron, but I just got to find the proper stonery to go with that. I think that looks fine. Don't remind me that was the whole thing. It was. Like, I was like out here being a panini damn pressed about that whole situation. It was definitely something. That's gorgeous, isn't it? I'm obsessed. The only thing that I'm kind of bummed by is the whole spandrel situation that's going to be in the front. I don't think I'm going to be able to replicate exactly how that thing looks because it's quite honestly just impossible for like the front entranceway. I wish that we could have like an archway that was like made by like a creator of some sort that would be like a situation where it's like, you know what I mean? Like a double story thing. Like a double story archway. Just so we can get like the exact same vibe, but it's fine, I guess, is what it is. is what a dam is. Would a tall archway work? No, because of the fact that like it clips. So like for instance, like I'm in the medium height right now. You can like size up archways, but it doesn't actually like look good. So hypothetically speaking, if I were to do this one, like I could make it so that way it'd be like this big, but then it like doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like there's like that weird fuck ass little gap in the center. I wish that I could have this just be all open, but sadly, I don't know a way of how to actually do that. Because that's like what I need. Um, so if anybody has an idea, feel free. But I had to really think about it. I'd have to really think about what I would do for it. Remove the walls. If I remove the walls, then it will just be a floating archway. Custom content. I don't personally have any custom content that cater towards the idea of it being like a two-story archway. Sadly. Sadly. I have to pee already. So I'm gonna have to brainstorm. You know what I could do as like a band-aid to the situation? I could always do like a situation like this where maybe I just like make my own kind of archway like this, you know what I mean? Where it's clearly not the exact same, but at least it kind of gives like the assumption that it's a tall archway. Like something that's kind of, you know what I mean? Something kind of like this. That kind of works. I don't know. I don't love it. I'm not gonna lie. Don't love it, but we're kind of getting there. Kind of getting there. I have to pee really quickly, so I will be right back. I will B to the R to the B. Be right back, friends. Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry. So we will get back to that little thing because, like I said, I don't really know what I want to do just yet with it, but we got to do something for it. So let us put some walls in front of these so that way we can have them be for our French doors. Gotta put you right here as well. Put you right there. And then we shall go ahead and paint. And then these are the doors I'd like to use, but they might be a little too tall. Let's see. Thank you, Shy, for the level up sparks. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you. I like want to use the Grove collection, but maybe it won't work out in our favor because I need one that's a short arch that will fit underneath that arch. Let's see. Are you shorter? Oh, there we go. Love the Forever Roast animation. Oh, I didn't even see it. Me too. It's one of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites. Is this a window? That's a window. You're still taller. This looks like weird behind this, no? Does that look weird? Um, hmm. Right. I wish it was shorter. Let me see if I have any other collections that might look better. I think it's fine. I just don't know because of the fact that I want it to be the exact same height as the column. I have other doors that I think will work. Hi, Misty. I haven't seen you in forever and a half. How are you doing, love? Hopefully work's treating you well and all your new endeavors that you've been doing recently. Let me add some lights in there first really quick, and then we'll go from there. But thank you, Shy, so much for sending us the little Forever Rosa. I appreciate it. I'll do a little different gift for TikTok, but like I said, if anybody wants to help out with our gift goal, I'd appreciate it very, very much. You should see a first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, we have others as well. You just got back from a week in Florida. I miss you guys. Well, I personally been doing lovely. No complaints on my end. I moved exactly 2 weeks ago. Today is my second little week in my apartment. But other than that, just been serving and slaying the day away. T minus a week and a half until I turned 30, so that's something. We got that to look forward to. But yeah, can't complain. Things are going Guccialicious. Build door. Let's see. Do I have any other options that will work for our arches? I wish that these came in an arch because these are like what I'm looking for. It will be on the gallery, yes. Once I'm all done with it. Those are too tall. I wonder if it has to be a short wall height. That's like a little bit closer in size to what I'm looking for. Not quite, but closer. Oh, I could use this because it does have a little archway that goes with it. Hold on a second. That one might be an option because it does have its own separated arch and I can make my own French doors. It just might be too tall. Might be too tall. Let me just for shits and giggles see what it would look like. Brownstone. Let's see. Because I know they have an arched window. And maybe these arches come in a taller version that I'm just not like paying attention to right now. But I could essentially make my own that look like this. You know what I mean? Which is essentially what I'm looking for. What are these called? Florence. Florence. Because I do like those doors, and I wonder if the Florence collection has a slightly larger archway that I'm just not paying attention to at the moment. So that's one I currently have. Oh. So that one's taller, but it has the pointiness. I'm more or less making the house that's next to my head. Making the house next to my head. That's too tall. Too tall. Well, let me just see what it looks like if I do this option, because I do love this door. This is like exactly what the photo calls for, and I feel like maybe we can make it work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. I am liking my new place better. I am. It is definitely a lovely new space for sure. And I'm digging it. I'm digging it. The taller art might be good for the entrance. Well, the problem is it might be a little bit better for that sense, but like I don't love how it's pointy. You know what I mean? Like, this is the appropriate size, but like, I don't want it to be like a pointy cathedral style. I'm kind of curious as to why this doesn't come in a other version. 3 tile, 3 tile. Hmm. It was fixed. Yes, I don't have any other issues as of right now with my neighbor, or haven't had any since the other day. Let me see if there's a maybe a larger arch. Hmm. Let's see. You always wonder the same thing about why there's like a pointed arch, but not like another one that's like roundy poo. I don't think I've ever typed in the word arch before in The Sims, and I feel like it was a good idea. That's hideous. Um, there must be a larger arch. Like, work with me, bitch. Um, that is essentially the exact same height, so that's real fucking good. Same height. Too tall. Hi Nick, how are you doing? Damn, what am I gonna do? Oh, perfect height, but too not wide enough. Base game is crazy. That is a little tiny bit taller. Let me see. How much taller is it? Like significantly taller. Um, oh, the swatches aren't as lovely. Right. Um, what do we think? Is that bad? The wood? This is like what it looks like in the actual picture, but it's still too short. And it's base game, so that'd be crazy. You think the dark brown looks so good? I don't hate it. Does that look okay? What do we think? What do we think? Not really a fan. I just have limited options, sadly. Unless there's more and they're just not called arches. Maybe that's the problem, potentially. I don't know. The dark brown contrasts very well. It's actually my favorite and do the vines around the house. I don't know if I plan on doing a ton of vines in this build, to be honest. I know that there's vines in the reference photo a little tiny bit, but like, I personally love vines in real life, but when it comes to the game, like, they can be like really obnoxious and like clip into the wall and shit. So like, I use them every now and then, but every now and then I'm also like, ugh, I don't feel like doing that shit, honey. Um, like, why can't these, like, these would be also perfect. I would love these, but they're just not tall enough. Thank you, Leah, for that. I'm new here. I appreciate it, even though you're only new at building, not new at being here. Well, let's do a little poll because I don't hate this. I wonder if there's just a slightly better option for color. Like, I don't hate that color wood either. Um, hmm. Or I could do the like off-white color too. How do we feel about that? I kind of feel like that looks a little nice. I actually like that color the best. Let's do a little poll though. Okay, so if you like the color that is on the left, go ahead and do a smiley face. The color on the right, do a crying face. Smiley face like the white color, crying face the dark brown color. Smiley face the white, crying face the brown. I think that I'm leaning towards the white one because I feel like it kind of looks more like stone a little bit to me. But smiley face the white, crying face the dark brown. And then after you're done voting, hit that follow button if you have not already done so. Also, like I said, we are working on our little gift goal. So if you'd like to help out, that would be much appreciated. It's just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link is not working, we have other links in my bio as well. But again, smiley face for the white one, crying face for the dark brown one for the color of the archways. Let's see. And it looks like the white is winning by more than double. So I think it's pretty safe to assume which one we're going to be using. The brown is so much nicer. It's giving cartel millionaire. Well, unfortunately, most people don't agree with that one. So we're probably gonna, well, probably we're gonna end up doing it the lighter color, sadly. Let's see. Kinda don't hate that. Yeah, that red color is not terrible. Not terrible. I wish it was a little bit more on the brown, but it's fine. Life and Death has good witch swatches. I just looked at them and they looked more like cartoony. Like I tried this one right here, and it just looks kind of cartoon ass. I don't like it, and the colors are too pinky. Colors are too pinky. View up ever so slightly. You're so right. I usually am. Kidding. Well, actually, I'm not kidding. I'm right about a lot of things. Delete, 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 delete. And then, where is that one from? The roof style? It's from the Kyoto collection from Felix Andre. Put you right there. And then, oops. Let's see. Yeah, actually, I'm not kidding. Never am. Whatever I say goes. I'm not no Ash Trevino having to say, just kidding, whenever I say something because I don't actually mean it. No, I actually did mean it. So the just kidding is wild. Bam. Bam. And then bam. That just looks so nice to me. I like that. That looks really good, no? Like that's just like, ooh, you know what I mean? All right, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then let's see for the little roofy bits. I mean, not terrible. I think she's a little thick. Let's see. Maybe see other swatches of the door. You don't like the black? Because we have... Oh, I don't hate this coppery, or not copper. I don't know what you would call this color. Like this. What color is this? Like rust? I don't fucking know. We have that. Brown. Maybe it's like brass. I don't know. Brass isn't terrible. Bronze. That's a good word. Bronze. I kind of like the bronze. TBH. Yeah, I think I like the bronze. Let's see. bronze, bronze, bronze. Slay Kenny. Got Kenny in the house slaying it up left and right. Yeah, that looks cute. I'm into it. Which I guess should mean that maybe I turn this little fucker bronze as well. So that way it can kind of just match the vibes. Okay, is there like an orange that's... Hold on. There we go. Now that can match the door more or less. I think I like that. I like that, I like it, I like it. Okay, and then I don't hate her. I just need to have like a better swatch potentially. I wish that this would line up better. Like, what are you doing? There we go. Cool, cool, cool. And then bam, bam, bam. And then bam, 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 bam. Thank you, Nanan, for the $3 slay. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got our little crab friend. I think I saw something today that it's SpongeBob's birthday. So I guess fucking cool. Cool for that little aye, are you ready, Captain type shit. Love that. I think that since I deleted all that other stuff, maybe I can reformulate this roof with having it be less pieces. Let's see. I don't know if I need all of these Meshuggahs anymore. I think that we can just go with some standard roofing. Let's see. Thank you, Mandy Lynn, so much for the roses. Put you right here. Put you right here. And then... No. And then... Wait, how did I do that previous roof? Because I didn't realize these were separate sizes. Let's see. Put you right like so. Thank you, Crystal, for the daily heart me, and thank you, Aaliyah and Mary, all for the daily heart me's. And then I think if I grab you, put you right here, bring you back to here, move your ass over, and then right. I'm trying to line up these little stupid fucking these bitches. Why is this not lining up? I can't stand when that does that. You never said thank you for the heart me and banana. Well, thank you for the heart me and banana. I don't notice it as much, silly goose. I noticed the other ones because I flash on the screen. I have to be looking at the screen for me to notice the other ones, goof. Okay, can we talk about why this is like not lining up right here? Can we just like discuss that? Because that is sending me over the fucking edge. Sending me over the motherfucking edge. Bless you. I haven't sneezed yet. So if I sneeze, you have to say it again or else you don't actually mean it. And then let's see. It seems as though that I can't do that back area because it does not exist. You wish they had auto roofing? It would be nice if they did in some circumstances, sure, but other ones, I feel like it would just fucking irritate me to all hell, so I can appreciate them having it for people who don't know what they're doing and making it a little bit easier. But realistically speaking, even with auto roofs, I feel like it would still be a struggle for at least me to do certain things from time to time. So I don't personally need auto roofing. Not on my wish list of things. Let's see. Maybe I actually pull you forward. So that way I can extend this roof going that way. Okay. Your garbage at roofs. It just takes a little bit of patience, is what I've learned. Just gotta be patient with it, and eventually you'll be razzling and dazzling a roof in no time. Razzling and dazzling one in no specific time at all. I wonder how it would look if I did one of these situations. Um, I don't think I need both. And then I have to bring you to here, copy you, bring you to here, suck that in. Make sure to use code Austin Fendler when buying The Sims at checkout. Always, always, always. Don't be a loser. Always use it. Put you right here. This little side shit. Maybe I just don't have an overhang. Yeah, that's fine. And then we need that same little thing. Make sure, maybe shrink that little part a little bit to have it left to avoid the roof problem. That's usually what you're supposed to do to fix that problem, but when I just tried doing it, it was still showing it. I think it's because of the pitch of the roof that I currently have. I think that looks fine though. Like, it doesn't really bother me. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. And then maybe I make this a little taller. We've been running out of time, girl. Let's talk about love. Yeah, that looks okay. And then is it supposed to? I like made these little thingies right here, but quite honestly, I'm like 99% sure I have those little roof pieces that I can use in spot of them. That might allow me. I wonder if I do this, if this will fix that. It doesn't. That just piece hates me. But don't we have like little thingies that look like kind of mini chimney situations, or no? They're like these weird, yeah, like kind of like this, but like not this. There must be one that might match. Oh. Um, actually, this might be good, question mark. The only negative is like it's not quite right. But like kind of there, almost perfect. Um, this is the appropriate size, but not the right one either. We're getting warmer. What are the chances that we're just gonna pull a solid and it's gonna work out for me? Oh, this one would also be good if it wasn't decrepit. Right. What is this? A little bell. Okay. Oh. Oh, I think this one might be good. Can we match it with... I want to try to match it with the side of the house. Base game sleigh would be nuts. I feel like that color is probably going to be our closest bet. But I think that I like this one because of the fact that, yeah, I feel like that works. Put one of you right here. Oh. And then let me move the roof out the way. And maybe like lower it to like right here. Okay. And then let me move this out, or let me move this out the way and grab another and maybe do like right here, because it's supposed to be a bit taller. It needs to come to the left a little tiny bit. Oh, I don't know where the fuck that went. Hold on. And then like right there. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay, okay, okay. Love, love, love. That looks real, real, real good. Let me know down below, scale from 1 to 10. How are we doing? How are we doing from scale to 1 to 10? Is it giving off the vibes more or less, or not really? Are we catching what I am throwing? Nana said 11.11. We love that. Slay, love it. Good. Good, good, good. 10. Okay, so we're more or less getting there. We are getting there. Bam, bam, bam. Grab you. You're supposed to go right here. And then we have to do another little thing. And I imagine that these areas right here, it's probably going to be like, I don't know. But let me delete these walls because it's making it seem much smaller on the inside than it actually is. Delete you. Delete you. Delete you. Delete you. Okay. So then we have to add another little Archie sleigh right here. And then we gotta grab you. Bam. Bam. Grab you. Bam. I need to get a dang computer. Trying to play on a PS5 is hard as hell. I couldn't imagine. I literally could not imagine what it would be like to play on a console. It just sounds like my version of not fun. So hopefully, hopefully one of these days you're able to get yourself a little computer so that way it will be a little easier on you when it comes to building houses. Bam. Okay. Okay, so I'm like into that. That looks pretty fine in my opinion. Okay, okay. And then for our garage doors, I might as well just use the Jardin, organic actually. Organic set. Let's see. Who needs that many doors? Everyone does. Everyone needs that many doors. So that way you can escape any way possible if a bad guy comes. Let's see. I think we might use these for our garage door. And then that color, let's see. That looks fairly similar to this. I wonder if there's just a slightly closer color, since I obviously can't use the same one. Yeah, that's close enough. All right, so we'll do bam, delete you, bam, and bam. Hi, Renee. It's a gated community, yes. We are in the hills where people can't come grab ya, can't come snatch ya. And then should I do these? These are supposed to be the garage door for these. Oop. And then let's see. Oh, I kind of like that like weathered wood. Is that a real house or an AI house? I found the house on Pinterest that looked similar to the top and bottom photos. And then I asked ChatGPT to combine a couple of houses I picked together. And this right here is what it popped out with. That looks cute. I like that. Do I like that? I think I do. I think I do. Great idea. Yeah. And then I obviously put my own little personal touches on it. So that way it will be like the aesthetic I want it to be. But I like it so far. I think she's cute. I wonder if this is a circumstance where the terrain tools, if they match up or not. Is there a little bit more of a pinky tone? Oh, I think this is one of those douchebag moments where they don't have a matching terrain for the world. That one's close. It should be a tiny bit more pinky, but it's fine. Who are my favorite CC creators? Probably Pierre Sim and Felix Andre, even though I'm sure people seen it. I made a ranting video about them the other day that is getting lots of opinions and controversies, but although I don't believe in some of the practices that they do, I think that their shit is cute. So it is what it is, I guess. Same with like the Clutter Cat. Good stuff. Just, you know, we know how that is. Loving it. Is this based off a specific place? No, I just wanted to build a Mediterranean style home. That's all. Yeah, Cluttercat has a lot of good stuff. That is for dang sure. Now, here is the problem. I may have to do some terrain manipulation because I kind of want this house to be on a foundation because it will look better if it is. So that way it looks more stately. And I'll just have to do some terrain manipulation, I guess, for the other stuff. It's fine. Oh, this would mean that I have to, hold on. Maybe I don't have it in those areas. Yeah. We'll have it in just the front, I guess. But I don't know, I feel like let me know all the stars are bullshit. There we go. How are you so good at building? I want to get better. I don't know. It's just one of those things I got lucky with, I suppose. Lots of practice, though. Lots of practice. I'm a perfectionist in a lot of situations when it comes to building as well. I constantly see videos and inspiration all day long that causes me to want to create it. So I guess I just got decent. I just got decent with building, and here we are. And then let's go ahead. This one matches. Put you in. And I actually needed this on a foundation based on like the cute little backyard situation that I had. So I guess it's good that I did that. Be back here. And then we need to add some little Archie sleighs to the back of the house. And again, this won't look the exact same as the reference photo. It's not supposed to. I just need it as like a guideline. So don't fret if it's starting to take a mind of its own versus exactly what the picture calls for. I guess we'll do 3 of these instead. Bam, bam, and bam. And then for the back since it's supposed to be a bit larger, I think I might use these archways in the back for the little sun porch situation. 1, 2, 3. And then it appears that we probably need to bring this area back to like right here, but also like right here. Do that. This house has like a lot of outdoor entertaining space, it seems as though. Got that. And then we can, let me make this a little tiny bit bigger. This is going to be an interesting layout for this house. I can already tell. It's going to be a tricky one. And then let's go ahead and okay. So we gotta do bam, 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 and then bam. There's so many doors in this house. Holy shit, holy. But they're like seen as like windows. And I feel like houses like this, like the reason why they have so many doors, this is just me being delusional, is because they probably have a lot of them open and it's just like an indoor outdoor type of feel. So it might look excessive, but like think about how many windows you have, and I feel like it's the same vibe as that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. And then let's see. So that's what that side looks like. But it doesn't actually look like a lot when you're on the outside of the build. There we go. Cute, cute, cute. And then we need to do, does Paris have fencing or is it just individuals? Which is fine if it is individuals. I feel like you have to use your own with the Paris collection. You do. Okay. Paris. 1-bedroom party house? Yeah, it's just only 1 bedroom. A little small cutie patootie little house. Nothing too wild or crazy. It's actually not that large of a house now that I'm looking at it. My goal was to make like a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, and hopefully we can go ahead and do that. We'll just have to wait and see. Part of me thinks we need to extend this bitch, to be honest. I think I'm gonna extend this house because it's looking a little small on the inside. So let me go ahead and bring some of this shit back. One, 2, 1. There we go. That gives us a little bit more space on the inside. And then I guess I'll have to extend this back too as well. There we go. There we go. And then move you forward as well. Slay. And then, yeah. And then I still should have enough room for like the backyard that I was looking for, more or less. I think that it might be a little tiny bit tight, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I think. And then so for the Paris collection, I think I'm gonna move this back just 1. So for the Paris collection, we need to go ahead and grab the little fence piece that matches the front. Am I making it up? Is there not a fence piece that matches this? Why did I think there was something that matched this as a fence? Am I wrong? The roof in the center would cause water damage. What roof in the center? What roof in the center? Let's see. Oh, it's Chateau that has it. Why did I think it was the other one? Also, I got to move that in. And then I got to... Wait, hold on. That looks so fucking stupid right here. That little... The Chateau collection has it. Why did I think it was Paris? You're actually right, Estelle. I know which one you're talking about. I have to fix this little bitch right here. And I have to be like I have to figure out how I'm going to fix it. Yeah, you're right. It is. Let me just put one of those in the backyard for right now. I think... Oh, this will be able to fix it. Okay, cool. We'll be able to fix it to the point where it's good enough. At least I hope it will. And then... Yeah, good enough. Good enough. You can barely tell that it's there, so mind your business. All right, so put that like so. And then these will be in the back, but I need it to match the front, or I would like it to match the front. So let me just like put this next to this for right now. So that way I can see if the color matches. Oh, cool. It doesn't come in that same color. Why would it? Why would it? Cool. Well, since that's the case, I might as well just change this back to being the black version. And then we can just have this also be black. So that way it can just be like a nice little touch that's similar. Okay. The black and the gold. I don't like the black and gold version. It looks like too like Liberace to me, like something you would see in like Las Vegas at like a casino. I feel like it's not serving the same vibes that we're trying to go for when it comes to a house, at least. I like the gold, I just don't like it for the house. But maybe one day I'll get CC that's like serving casino. Or like a resort of some sort. We can do that for like a fancy little like ballroom or something. And then bam. Then let's see, put you right here. Then and then I do want to find something that's like little posts to break these up as well. So that way it's not just huge strings of this fence. We need like some type of little posts. What if I type in post, if anything will come up? I don't know what you would call those things. Kind of these, but not these. Let's see. Yeah, they might be called pillars as well. We'll try that too. Oh, these might work. These might be perfect. Don't hate these. Those aren't bad. I just wish they were thicker. Use the black with the gold. Flower seems rich garden to me. Yeah, it seems just like very, very like fancy Gatsby, just razzly dazzle doo dah day, more than I would like it to be. I think that the one I'm thinking of is under the what's it called? Thank you for the roses under the statues category. And of course it's loading every single thing, because why would it not? We love the show all button. It's my absolute favorite. Let's see. And then we have decorations, sculptures. And I feel like I might have what I'm thinking of. Maybe this house is like serving these lions in front too. Probably not, but I'm gonna just place them because why not? Um, hmm. What is this? Looks like a butt plug. That's crazy. Um, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Mm, it does like a very, very crazy daisy one. We're getting closer. Big oop on that one. Oh, maybe these. Maybe these are a little bit more cunty. I think so. These were like kind of more vibes of what I was thinking. What do they call these? A post. A post pillar. Why didn't it come up when I did a post? Much better, I agree. And yes, like Melissa just posted, if anybody wants to be awesome and help out with our gift goal, I would super, super appreciate it. We're almost halfway to our current goal. So if you'd like to help out, it is just the first link to our, first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link is not working, we have other links in my bio as well. So consider helping out if you can. I would appreciate it very muchly. Right here. The only problem is I'm gonna have to alt place these. So that way they don't hover extremely badly over the side. Bam. And then bam. And then they do give a little texture to that. I like these a lot. I love shit like this. I'm all about the details, baby. They definitely match the other arch better. I agree. I agree. I agree. Good choice, Austin. Good choice. You did the dang thing, kid. You always do. Another time where you just prove that you cunty. Bam. And then I'm gonna have to like put this one like right here. Okay. A little bit more black. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Little save. Good idea, Nana. We'll do a little save. Good idea. Good idea. Good idea. Okay, so we have that, and then I kind of like these little lions. Don't know why, but for some reason it's like it's just like ooh lion. I don't think they're gonna fit. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then let's see. I feel like for the second floor, I think I might use the Grove collection. I don't see S today. She thought she would fill in. S is here. I saw her earlier. She said hello. Oh, that's a little bit too tall, bitch. We have one that's slightly shorter. There we go. We'll do you, and we'll do it in that same like kind of light woodish tone that I think that matches the garage a little bit, no? Yeah, that matches. Okay, so put you right here. We'll also put you over here. Slay. Just always reminding you to save. Yes, I know. I'm glad that we have someone reminding me because I forget. I forget every now and then, so it's great, great, great to have someone holding me accountable for it. All right, then I have to do some terrain manipulation, which is totally fine. Grab you. Flat or raise to height. Rectangular. Bam. And then we need to do, what is it? Control plus that. So we'll do bam, 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 bam. And then we'll lower it one. And let's do a little bit slower with it because that's a little bit too fast, bitch. And then we'll do bam, bam, bam. And then hopefully if I just smooth it, it will be fine. Let's see. Needs to be a little bit more smooth. That side. A bit more smooth on that side. Okay. It won't let me place but one item? What do you mean? What won't let you place but one item? What do you mean? What do you mean? And then let's go ahead and smooth. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we have that like so. And then, okay, cool, cool, cool. And then, can we believe I've made this entire house so far in an hour and a half? Like, that's pretty impressive, babe. I've almost done the entire exterior of it's not a mansion. It looks like a mansion on the outside, but it's really not that large. In an hour and a fucking half. That's crazy. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. And then place a counter and put another one and it won't. Do you like try holding down like the shift button or something to see if that will let you like duplicate the item? Because I know that might be the problem. Maybe just have to change some of your settings around potentially. I don't know. I don't know. Come on. I hate when the show all button happens. I don't need to see all. I wish that was just turned off. There's no reason to have to show every single item you have in the game when you click on the furniture icon. It's stupid. Right here. I'm gonna move this back so they can all share a thing. And then grab you, grab you. Cool, cool, cool. And then, ooh, does it like kind of too skinny for it to be only a one tile sleigh? Like, should it be double? Or should it be a two? Maybe. Yeah, I feel like the one tile porch is kind of crazy. Grab you, boomily pop. Grab you, boomily pop. There we go. That looks better in my eyes. And then let's see. I'm thinking that okay, we need to focus on some of the like actual stuff because this house is getting smaller and smaller. Granted, this back area I intend to be like the entire like living space. So we can kind of chunk this bitch out right here. And maybe we can do that. And then maybe this is like a good spot for our staircase of some sort. Because the second story of the house is over there. So that's good to know. Maybe what I can do is delete, and then maybe we can put a situation like this, like this. What do you mean? Why does that not fit one back? Is it because of this punk ass wall? Like, what do you mean? Why won't it go back one? Oh, because it doesn't exist. That's why, Austin. Does not exist, babe, clearly. Maybe I make this a little bit bigger. One that way. And then I'm gonna have to adjust this. Little wee. Little wee that way. Little wee that way. And then the limit does not exist. Sometimes it does, and this is one of those times where it's trying to act like it does exist. I think what I'm going to do is, okay. So if I grab a little bitch like this, and then if I do like a 1, 2, and then delete you, copy you. I guess I can go forward now. Grab you. Bam. Bam. And then I guess I would have to move you going that way. And then grab another one of you. Do that. Okay. Can I go forward with this one or no? Oh, I can't. Are you fucked? It's fine. Maybe what I'll do. Little boop dilly gok right there. Bam. 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 And then that way, you can have it be like so. Ooh, the only problem is I don't like the way that looks right here. I guess I can extend this one more. And then extend you one more, extend you one more, extend you one more. Okay. A spiral staircase. They don't exist, unfortunately, in The Sims. Sadly, does not exist. And then let's see. I'd like for this to be opened up to the bottom. So I think I'm going to delete that. Let me just grab a little fancy poo of some sort. Doesn't matter which one. Just grab you. Mark that area. Bam. Bam. Go ahead and delete that. And then we can, of course, grab you. Move you over one. Cool, cool, cool. Then I have to deal with this fuck annoying thing right here. Honestly, I don't think I'm able to do anything about that little fuck stupid piece. Unless, hold on. So if I grab you again, and if I copy, hold on, put you right here, make you fucking way smaller. Put you back right here. And then if I skinny you, and then if I change the trim to a skinnier one, because you won't actually see it for real, for real. Yeah, do you. And then I'll grab this, scoot you over, grab you, scoot you over. Cool, cool, cool. And then that fixed that issue. Ciboulette has some style carrot case that are functional. Yeah, they're ugly though. I've seen them and I'm not impressed. Then slightly, do that. And then we have to grab you. Bam. And then I think if I do you right here. Actually, no. If I do this roof piece right here, and then you right here, put you right here, slide you down to here, bam. Will that do the same problem it did with the other one, I wonder? It probably will, my luck. My luck it will, but we'll see. I just need that little tiny section. Good morning, Mateo. How are you doing today, sir? Happy day, happy day. Put you right here. Does that do the issue? Oh, it doesn't. Fucking slay. Look at me. Ooh, I'm so smart, bitch. All right, so we got that. And then I don't know if this is its own wall. Just in case we made it its own wall. I don't know why it's making that strange little angle right there. It's very bizarre. Why is that doing? Oh, I know why it's doing that. I need to do the same thing I did with the other side. So if I grabbed this again, grab you, put you right here. Bitch, just go over. Go over one, thank you. And then, bam, bam. Okay, so that fixed that side. How did this side get fucked, though, is the problem. God, I can't stand that stupid fucking little clipping situation that happens when you are doing stuff in this game. I thought I had a fix for it, but the problem is this wall gets fucked up. Right. That's why I'm the greatest builder in Sims 4. Right now, I'm feeling like I'm not, because I'm very, very annoyed by the fact that I can't do what I'm trying to do right now with these stupid little roof pieces. Like, it looks fine right here. It looks fine right here. The only thing is this wall is not registering as a wall, so it's causing this roof to be annoying. It's pitched too high. Which one's pitched too high? If I make it any lower, it's gonna look dumb. You know what I mean? That's the problem. It's gonna look strange. This also, I think, needs to go back. I think I need a bulldoze. Man, and is this serving bulldoze in your eyes? Do we hate it? Should I just bulldoze his house and start from scratch? Do something different instead? I think it's fine. If you lower it, it will fix, but it'll look bad. Yeah, you know what I think I might do for this little Poughkeepsie right here is maybe we will just have to deal with this one wall being cement. You know what I mean? Like maybe that would just be like the situation because it like looks weird, but like at the same time, who cares? It's full beans. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Bam. I wonder, oh, now these fuckers are here to hang out. Cool. I wonder if I end up doing a situation like this, if those will go away. They did. That worked in my favor. Real cool. All right, so maybe for this little back section, maybe this can be the primary bedroom. Maybe we'll have this right here be a bedroom of some sort, a smaller bedroom. I have no idea. And then maybe this back area could be the primary bedroom, and this can just be like the doorway to it. You know what I mean? And then that way I can maybe put a bathroom right here. And then maybe this can be, actually, I'm going to put a bathroom going this way instead. We can put a bathroom right here. And then maybe I can just go ahead and turn this into another bedroom. So that way there is 2 bedrooms upstairs and a bathroom upstairs. Well, there's 2 bedrooms upstairs and a bathroom. I would do a walk-in closet, but I fear that this space might be too big. Actually, I can turn that little bump out right here into a bathroom. So that way this bedroom can be larger. That's real good. And then we can just have a small bedroom right here. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I do. I think I do. I have to pee again. I have to pee. I have to pee. Bam. 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 And bam. That way it's kind of nice that, you know, we can have potentially, if I want to make this bathroom a little bit bigger, I guess I can if I want to. I don't know if I need to. We have the option to do so. And then it can have like a small little like Juliet type of balcony. And then since this bedroom right here is on the smaller side, maybe this one can be, actually, maybe I can make it bigger. Because we do have like this little railing situation. It's a little unconventional, but maybe that could be like the entrance to the bedroom, so there's a little bit more space for it. Got it, got it, got it. And then bathroom over there. And then we still have a space to have like a balcony door right there. You know what I mean? I feel like that works pretty well. A nursery could be cute. I like that idea. All right, but I have to pee again, so we'll have that. We'll have that. We'll have that. So I will be right back, friends. If you have not already followed, make sure to go ahead and do that. Also, we are still working on our little gift goal. We're about halfway to our current goal. So if you'd like to help out, it is just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, then we have other links in the bio as well. Consider helping out if you can. We are at the point where it's almost been about 2 hours. So I'm going to give us about maybe 20 more minutes to see if we can make our gift goal. If not, I think I'm going to wrap it up for the day at 1:30. So if you would like to see me potentially start decorating the inside of this house and all that nonsense, help out with our goal if you can. I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. Not even that, like 1 minute. So BRB, first link in the bio to help us today. Okay, I'm back. Hold on 1 second. All right. So let's see. Looked away for 3 seconds and poop also was gone. I had to pee. My urination situation is wild today. Wild, wild, wild. Okay, so we have all of that. And then I think that we're going to also be using the Grove collection when it comes to the other windows indoors. So again, we have primary bedroom. We have another bedroom right here, bathroom, bedroom. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And then downstairs, I anticipate that this area over here is more or less our like living and kitchen space. Um, and then we have this area that's more or less our entrance. Low key, kind of maybe put the kitchen over in this side because it's next to the garage, which might be nice for purposes such as that. Is it too small to be the kitchen? I guess I could make it into a shape where it's like, let's see. I am also live on Twitch. Yes, I am. I don't have it opened up, so if anybody talks to me, I won't know just because I don't use Twitch. It's just there for me to record what's going on so I can post it on YouTube um or uh for people to see after my live's actually done. Let's put you right here, and then maybe let's see. Maybe just for shits and giggles to like make it a little bit more formal right here because I don't know what to do. I can put like little columns right there. So that way it's almost like ooh, we have like a little entrance. And then maybe I go back to deleting that. I don't like the kitchen being in the area. It's too small. Kitchen by the garage, dining in the middle, and then living on the other side. Well, the problem is I really wanted this to be like a whole entire great room. So I think realistically speaking, I think this is gonna stay a garage. And I think maybe I'll put a mud room right here. This can be like where like the laundry room and stuff is potentially. I feel like that would be kind of nice for storage purposes because I don't really care that much about the garage being next to the kitchen. As someone who literally lives in an apartment building, I have to walk my shit across the damn hall, so I think these people will be okay if they have to walk down the hall. You know what I mean? Like I think they'll be fine. And then I do kind of like the idea of I don't know. Sitting room next to the garage. Like that'd be a weird place for a sitting room, no? Like randomly just have some chairs knocked up. Because I kind of think that we could do, ooh, and a bathroom. We could do a laundry room and a bathroom. I would put the thing upstairs for the laundry room because I also like laundry room next to the bedroom, so there's literally no space for it. But I can put a bathroom right here. So that way, if someone's like out from the pool or whatever, they can just run right here for a little potty situation. I think I like that. I think I like it. I think I like it. Maybe I'll make it slightly larger. Yeah. And then, so we can have a bathroom and then laundry room right here. And that can be our entrance from the garage. You know what I mean? So, slew slash slay for that. Thank you, Anna, so much for the $10 sleigh. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I also have to make this little thing bigger, like I said. I guess I can make this back to being a little bit smaller. It doesn't have to be. I think that I rather prioritize the laundry room than the uh, bathroom because this bathroom is just gonna specifically be a bathroom that's for like the outside area. I think. Yeah, like a little powder room. And then let's see. So I don't know if I've saved recently. So we walk in the front door and then we have our entranceway. This right here, maybe we can make this into a seating room of some sort. I feel like that would make kind of sense because of the fact that we don't have anything else to put in this area. So maybe we can just have like a little, like some chairs. I have no idea. I really don't know. But we'll put something of a sort of that. Let me just place down some things. I'm so old, I'm sitting on the floor because my back is tweaking out. When I was making my artwork the past couple of days, my back was on fire for all the fucking Spider-Man positions that I had to do. and retweet. I felt so old the other day when it came to that because I was hurting so badly from just all of the different angles I was putting myself through. I'm getting old and I felt it yesterday for the first time in a while. So I'm thinking something like this. Like let's see. Like a little sitting area of some sort. You know what I mean? Something kind of like that. Are you gonna show your art to us? It's I have no way of showing you, unfortunately. I posted a picture in Discord. And I also posted a picture on Instagram, but other than that, I don't really have any way of showing you because it's in my hallway. And I'm not by my hallway at all. Light, light, and then light. Quite honestly, do I even need these little doors and shit, right? Are these little shits right here? Because part of me feels like maybe this should just be like the sitting area. Yeah. A little sitting area moment. Something. I don't fucking know. We'll figure out the exact logistics when it actually is time for it, but maybe this would be like a better spot because it doesn't seem like it's just, you know what I mean? Like it seems better, something right there. And then would it be like totally fucking weird to put the dining table right here? Kinda. When you first walk in, I don't love that. This area right here is so awkward. Oh, you know what I could do? Maybe I let that entire thing be the laundry room still. And maybe I can put the bathroom right here. So that way it kind of forces there to be a little less space. And then maybe I can just bounce this right here, get rid of that column, get rid of this column. So that way we have like a proper entrance to our house going that way instead. And maybe just for the shits of it, maybe what I can do is just make that part perfectly like bumped out. So that way this is just like a wall. It's just here to be here. It's not actually anything besides support. You know what I mean? Hey, you need an actual front door. Yeah, we're just patient over here. Clearly, I'm not finished with this house. I never said I was done, so hold your horses. Um, let's see. So we have that. And then maybe I can put a little bump out in that corner for like a bar or something. And maybe I'll actually make this a little bit smaller. So we can do that. Make this a little bit bigger. And I think I like that. I think I do. Yeah, maybe I don't need this anymore though. Yeah, I think I like that. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. So now we have a proper entranceway. We have a larger bathroom. This right here turned into our utility room, our laundry room, whatever you want to call it, which is also off of the garage as well, or off of the back porch as well. So that way it's kind of like a mud room. You know what I mean? Like take off your dirty clothes from the pool, whatever it may be. Or you can go to the bathroom right here as well. We like it. We like it. We like it. And then let's go ahead and save again. This is turning out fun, Austin. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And then, so we have a seating moment right here. It's nothing special. It's just gonna more or less be like a, something. something to kick your feet up, do whatever. I have no idea. And then kind of figure out like what layout would make sense. So that way there's like still walking space. That works. Yeah, that works in my opinion, something like that. And then this will be our kitchen, dining, and actual family room space. In my head, I feel like a dining table would be perfect right in this little alcove. So we'll go ahead and add that. Let's see. Hopefully we can fit a 3-seater. We surely can. So bam, 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 bam. So that is the perfect little area for the dining space. But I do want to make it its own separate room. I don't want it to be like opened. I just want that to be part of that little area. So we'll do something like that. And then I feel like for the actual kitchen, part of me thinks that it would look good for the kitchen to be. Should I make the kitchen and the family room space like just one big thing? Maybe? Let me just see what we have. So, grab our little counter. Bam. Oh, wrong one. Let's see. Bam, 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 bam. I want to put obviously a large island because that's my favorite vibe. So we'll do like a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then that gives us plenty of space for a kitchen. Now the problem is, where the fuck am I gonna put a family room? Where am I gonna put a family room? That's the question. Because we have some unused space over here. And then maybe I don't turn that into the family room. Ooh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Maybe I make this bigger. And then ooh, this might work. And then we could have this over here be our kitchen. Because I don't mind having a closed off floor plan. I like a closed off floor plan. But we can have potentially this right here be our kitchen. And then we can have an opening for it right here. Then we can go ahead and have bam, 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 bam. Something kind of like that. And then maybe in this back little area, this is where we have our actual like cozy family room space. That's it, add a basement. I don't think I need a basement for this house. I feel like it's gonna be a good enough size. Put you right like so. And then, let's see. I guess what I could do is maybe put that area like that. And then I got to think about how I want to do this. Because I don't necessarily need like this really large situation right here. But I do think that I like the fact that this is kind of like a more intimate, like cozy family room spot. What about putting a doorway in the kitchen to go out to the dining room? I don't know if that one will fit, to be honest. Because I wanted to have the area, I guess I could put these on the other side. I wanted to have it be so that way we could like actually have things against walls. And if I put doorways, the only way I could put a doorway is like over here. and it wouldn't be able to fit properly. Or I could flip it this way. Hold on. Put this way instead. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam. So then that way I can open up that area. We can open up that area. And then that more or less works. And then maybe... I don't know. I don't know. Thank you so much for the $5 sleigh, Keely. I appreciate it. I'm like getting there. I'm getting there. And thank you, Nick, for the daily heart me. I'm trying my best to figure this out. It's coming together slowly but surely. So if I'm frustrating anybody because like I'm not doing what you think would be best, just I'm cooking. I'm going to figure this out. Ooh, I kind of like the idea of maybe this instead, where we have delete. Ooh, that kind of works. That kind of works in the sense of us being able to have the entrance in the center. It's these damn archways that are causing a non-live, laugh, love. In Austin we trust. We're gonna do it. We're figuring it out, I promise. The island is causing the issue currently. Oh, hold up. Put you right here and put you right here. And then I wonder if I could put an island going this way. That's not like the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. It's very unconventional. Or this might be a better place for the family room. I think that might be a better place for the family room. Hold on. So that way it doesn't have to be like weird. Maybe that's a better spot for the family room situation. What income bracket is this family in? I mean, the house is big, but it's at the same time, it's only serving a couple of bedrooms. Oop, fuck. I think it's only 3 bedrooms, so they're not fancy enough to have a mansion. It just looks big on the outside. But I think it's like a standard upper middle class of a house. So that way that can be over here. And then now we can actually have a cute little situation where it's like bam, bam. Or I guess maybe I can go this way with it instead. And then bam, rough. Put you right here. And then yeah. I think this works. I think it does. I think it does. Um, the dining room is a tiny bit small, but I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's fine. How many pillows do I have on my couch? 5. I have 5 pillows on my sofa. How many do you have? Bookie Boo must really be slumped. I haven't seen her. Yeah, she's sleeping on her. I'll show you. She is sleeping on her little bed right down there. Also, just a heads up, friends, I only plan on staying on for probably about another 13 more minutes or so, unless we're able to go ahead and make our little gift goal. We are currently only about $16 away from our goal. So if you'd like me to stay on longer to work on our house and maybe start decorating soon, then to help out, it's just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, we have other links in my bio as well. So consider helping out if you're having a fun little time. We do have 3 couches and we have 1 armchair though. For your sofa, I love a pillow, bitch. I have like pillows over my bed. I'm all into pillows. But the house style we're doing is like a Mediterranean style home. It looks big on the outside, but quite honestly, it's not that big of a house, I promise. It just looks kind of large. In real life, this is probably like a 2,500 square foot home. It's large. I'm not trying to say this is like a starter home, but it's definitely not that giant in my eyes. It's just kind of like a little cutesy size. Maybe I can delete those to make it a little bit more open. And then maybe we can add these little column guys just to kind of, I kind of like the way that looks, having a little column. And then I think I'm also going to do another one of the situations where I make my own little archway just so it lines up. So we have that. You have 13 couch pillows. That's a lot. I have 5. I have 5 on my sofa and I have 1 on the back chair. So we'll do that. And then I think that maybe to make the space seem bigger, what if I actually just open that area up? Ooh. That actually works. So that way it doesn't seem as obnoxious. I think so. And then, yeah. I think that looks good. I wonder. Hold on. Maybe I'll do that instead. I have 8 decorative pillows on my bed and 5 for sleeping. I have 4 for sleeping and 3 for decorative on my bed. 4 for sleeping and 3 for decorative. I'm like struggling a little tiny bit with making this make sense. I'm more or less happy with everything so far, but I'm also a little tiny bit like, something just seems off. Like, something seems off, and I just don't know what it is. Does Brooklyn have her own pillows? No, Brooklyn just sleeps forever. She doesn't have rules when it comes to things like that. I could care less. I'm struggling. I guess I could have this be a situation like this where something like this and having like the television be off to the side. Is that fucking ugly? The doors though, but they're kind of more as windows. I don't really need the doors to matter that much. There's so many of them. And if you really needed to, you could like get behind the sofa and walk out of them if you wanted to. You know what I mean? So like as like a coffee table situation, I grabbed the ugliest fucking one. So like pretend little coffee table right here. And then for accent tables and stuff, hypothetically speaking, we could put like these are too small. We can put something kind of like this as like the family room. That works. I guess it does. And then maybe instead of leaving this part like extremely open, maybe I add an archway so that way it can visually be open, but it's still kind of shutting off the area. What are we building? I am building a Mediterranean style house that is pretty similar to what's next to my head. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like, I'm not saying it has to be that one, but something that's just like serving arch, so that way visually it's there. What about a sectional? Yeah, those furnitures are just there for placeholders. They're not actually being used. I'm just trying to make sure that the layout indeed works for us before I get too ahead of myself. Let's see. Fair, that's fine. I guess if they're just windows, it looks... Yeah, it's just more or less like a... They're French doors, yes, but they're more or less just kind of windows at the exact same time. I guarantee no one's coming in and opening up every single one of these doors to get inside the house. A rounded arch? Yeah, I think a rounded arch would be cute too. Honestly, I probably could do the same one that matches the collection because I'm not positive, but for some reason, I could either A, use like this, or B, does the brownstone collection have an arch? Because if not, maybe I can figure out something that works. But when we get to the nitty gritty, we'll figure that part out. All right, so we have all that. And then we can, of course, do a side door right here with a little archy sleigh. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, did I not change the color of those? No, I did. Why is it not matching? Oh, I have to alt place these, don't I? Why does that look black? Must be just the lighting, right? Why is it not matching? Oh well, I don't, whatever. All right, put you right here. We gotta alt place that one. We gotta alt place all of these, to be honest. Put you right here. Put you right here. And Estella, don't worry. After I'm done placing all of the windows and doors and stuff, I still will put the shell in the gallery for you. I promise. So we have those. Put you right here. Put you right there. Okay, cute, cute, cute. And then you are very, very welcome. Also, friends, little heads up, we only have 5 more minutes left unless we end up making our little gift goal. So if you are having fun and want to stay on for a longer amount of time, obviously if you don't want to, no one's forcing you to, but we have 5 more minutes to get about $16 more for our little goal. If you'd like to help out, it is just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, we have other links in my bio as well, so consider helping if you are enjoying your time with us, so that way we can stay on and slay for longer. Brownstone. And this will allow us to be able to have windows inside of here as well, based on the fact that these are too big. But we can have windows inside of the kitchen as well, which is really, really nice along the wall. So it seems nice and bright. I'm going to do the Grove ones, I think. The ones that I have upstairs, I think were an appropriate color. Kind of close to this. Is there something a bit bigger? That's smaller. Still smaller. Right. Is nothing gonna be the appropriate size? This one kind of works. Function F5. Put you in. And then medium wall window size. Do what? This is the second option after white. Second option after white. And then click on you. Put you right here. And then, honestly, I don't mind having it with the counter as well. That actually looks fine to me. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Are those even? No. Function F5. Oh, grabbed the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, that looks fine. So we can have that. And then I don't know if I'm gonna end up putting any actual windows or shit on this other wall because it's gonna be serving like appliances and things like that. But I think that we'll be able to figure it out still. So sluice law sleigh for that one. And then I do think it'd be nice to have a nice large window of some sort on this end. So I wonder if I can use the brownstone ones for these on the side. Make like a little 3-tier window situation. If not, I'll just end up using the same ones I just used. This is a 30 by 40 lot. I'm in the world that comes with, what's it called? Strangerville, and it's the one on top of the hill. It's the 30 by 40 lot, the very top of the little hill sleigh. So go ahead and put you right here with the little small guys on both sides. And then we will change the color of these to this sleigh. This is so pretty. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I like it too. I think she's a cutie dang patootie. Ooh, that looks nice. Hold on. Yeah, that looks good. Good, good, good. All right, so we have that. And then, let's see. Part of me wonders... let me see something. I put you right here. And then if I delete, and then if I grab you and do bam, bam, and then if I go ahead and grab you, coolio, coolio, then I guess I can actually exit that area completely too. Then we can go ahead and color. And then I wonder if adore this, it won't be the arched one, I don't think. Could this fit up here? So that way we have, oh, maybe I do the Grove arch instead that I used upstairs. So that way it's obviously different. Yeah. That's so nice. Like a little entranceway right here. Oh, I love that. Okay. Sluice sauce sleigh, sluice sauce sleigh. And I guess on that note, it does look like we are unfortunately going to be ending the live for the day since we weren't able to make our little goal. So if you have not already followed so far, now is your chance to go ahead and do so. So that way we can continue this on another day, friends. Continue this on another little day. But I feel like so far it turned out cute. I'll do like a little mini tour of it so you can kind of see the vibes of everything. So we are trying to make this picture that's more or less similar to the side of my head. So it is like this Mediterranean style build. And, oop, let me paint this little corner right here. But it is supposed to be like a Mediterranean style house where we more or less have, you know, a family that lives here. It will be added to the gallery when I'm done with the windows and doors. So it can be like a full on shell, I promise. But here is just like an overall 360 of what this does look like. And then for the layout of the house, currently we have it as this right here is our garage. It is kind of a large space for the garage. I don't actually, let me see if how many cars we can fit in here. Because we might have to bump it out to something different instead. Lori Sims. Because my goal is not to have like a 6-car garage. If it can fit like maybe 4, that's not like too extreme. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what we do with that. But this little room right here is, of course, our garage. And then in this section, this is going to more or less be like a mud room. So you can walk out to the pool. You can like take off your clothes, laundry room, sleigh, blah, blah, blah. And I can also like throw a door in where we have access to this bathroom from the inside. Either I can do it right next to the, you know, mud room, or I can do it right across from the entranceway. So we have double options for that one. But then this section in the center is more or less going to be like I'm going to call it like a formal dining or a formal living room space. I wish I could have a fireplace in here somewhere, but sadly, just kind of based on the the house itself, I don't know if we can actually put a fireplace in here, which is unfortunate because I feel like this would be the perfect house for a fireplace, but maybe we can. I have no idea. But then over on this side, this is going to be our main family room space. So this is where you're going to watch your television, blah, blah, blah. And then right across in the center of the area, this is our dining room. We obviously have the kitchen over on this side. And I think for this back area, I know I made it a little tiny bit smaller by adding this little entranceway. But we are, if you can see from the bottom photo, there is going to be like an outdoor patio of some sort. So I think it's fine that only a little bit of this is covered. We might be able to extend it a little tiny bit depending on how the vibes are, but that's what that's going to be. And then up on the second floor of the house, we again have an upstairs patio, and then we have a couple different bedrooms. So right here will be bedroom number 1. And then this section is going to be our primary bedroom over in this corner. And then we, of course, will have the primary bathroom right here. And then over on the left-hand side will be another bedroom space. And then there's bathroom right here as well. But yeah, that's it for this house for the day. So like I said, if you have not already followed, make sure to go ahead and do that so we can see more of this build in the future. Hopefully everyone enjoys the rest of their morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you may be in the world. And I shall see you guys all #later. All right, friends. Adios, adios, adios.